I was asking, like, how much does it increase your price to bring your nanny with you? Like, I was trying to figure out the numbers, and I think we said it literally doubles the amount because you got to pay for an extra flight to and from. That's an extra body. And then you got to pay for an extra hotel room. That's another body.
Which is probably the same price as our hotel room because 2 people versus 1.
I was thinking about splitting it, and he's like, no, she needs her own. I was like, oh, yeah, that's another problem. So that's flight, hotel, so you're literally doubling it, just that right there. So if your flight and hotel is 4,000, whatever it is, you're now paying 8.
Correct.
Immediately. And that does not include the pay that you have to get to the nanny as well.
Because you got to pay them.
So you got to pay them. So let's say that trip turned for us an extra 8,000. So that's maybe what, 9?
Depending on how long your trip is. How long you're
there, that's $9,000 extra. And then you're not talking about the food, any expense. Let's say the food is only $500. Whatever. I'm trying to say.
And then if there's excursions that you're having them go with you on, I don't know.
So if you are traveling to Italy, you are just spent an extra $8,000 to $10,000 per trip.
Correct.
$8,000 to $10,000. So when we talk about rich life, it's like, all right, how often are you doing that? Let's say you travel 4-5 times a year to like Italy. You're going overseas. You're going out the country, and you're spending. You gotta have an extra let's say $10,000 per trip. 4 times a year. That's an extra $40,000 to $50,000 on top.
Wow, things are getting really pricey here.
So, think about it, though. That's an extra let's say $40,000 to be on the low end. $40,000 that you got to think about spending just on travel for your nanny to come with you. If you want to
bring your nanny.
If you want to bring your nanny.
Because you want to have a night out with your husband.
So this is what rich life is. You're talking about the extra money that you gotta. So when we talk about this, you also gotta think about the costs along with it. So $40,000-$50,000 you gotta make every year on top of whatever you were making before.
Or you gotta spend, because I may be making it now. I may be spending on something else right now.
Yeah.
Right? Who knows? I may have to cut back if that's what I want to do. And maybe it's not every trip, but I have here. Always travel with us. So there's that.
So that's something
that was mine.
That's an extra $40,000-$50,000. So speaking of nanny, I said nanny on weekends.
And I said, when you gonna spend time with your child?
That is my rich life, having the nanny on the weekends. And Janoka said, when you gonna spend? And I thought that was a good answer. So maybe not the nanny on weekends. Maybe the nanny for half a day on the weekends. Like we got Saturdays, we got swimming and we got music, and then if we want to go out, it's almost impossible.
She gotta take her nap.
We're tired.
Yeah, we gotta take her nap.
So a lot of this revolves around our nanny. So yeah, maybe an extra 2 to 3 hours on the weekend, like 2 hours on Saturday, maybe 3 hours on Sunday, something like that. 3 hours, maybe. But that would be my rich life. So how much would that cost? Your hourly rate for your nanny on the weekends, maybe OT time, however you divide that up. But so that would be included in my rich life as well. So nanny on weekends, and then for you, nanny travel all the time.
Okay, nanny's moving.
So that's a lot of money.
My next one is having a chef 3 to 4 times a week. Now that I think about it, do I want a chef all the time? Probably.
Why only 3 to 4 times?
I don't know why I put 3 to 4 times. I felt like we could, if they're cooking, so it depends on the chef. Are they just cooking for that night, or is enough left over? So that's why I said 3 to 4 times a week. Because I feel like that would stretch us for every night in lunch, depending on how they cook.
It depends on, are they meal prepping or are they just?
Both. I got the meal prepping and chef at the same time. Usually chefs are not going to just make enough food for just 2 people. It may be leftovers. So that's why I said 3 to 4 times. But it's not, then I need someone here all the time.
Oh.
For lunch and dinner, not breakfast, actually. Lunch and dinner. Maybe I should change that.
And I said meal preps weekly.
Okay.
It's funny how
I need a chef, though. Your meal preps.
I don't need a chef. I don't need somebody.
Because you are the chef.
I don't need somebody in my house cooking, number
Every
one,
day,
because I just don't want nobody in my house. I would rather somebody, if I tell them I get to check it off, they say, hey, I'm going to get you this, and they fry it up, grill it up, whatever, and they drop it off. I used to do meal preps.
Yeah. And I got tired of that.
Shit,
I got tired of it.
It wasn't, that's the thing, too, because you meal prep, and they give you like 4, they give you like 8 of the same thing.
It's just too much.
Yeah, so, but I would say meal prep weekly for me was one. So, my next one is only first class flights. So the reason I didn't
business first class lay bed is options.
So I didn't go with the PJ route. I didn't say the private jet route because I don't feel like having a private jet where we are today is not gonna give me my quote unquote rich lifestyle. It would just be a flex, just be an Instagram thing. So, but I do think first class would be a rich life because we travel a lot.
Can we upgrade our Vegas flight to first class? But go ahead.
It's only not okay. So
hello.
So the thing about it is that the flight has to be over 3 hours for us to upgrade to first class. That's like the stipulation.
But
anything under 3 hours, I could be uncomfortable. But my rich life entails me having all flights as first class flights. So the reason I said that is because, number one, you get priority boarding. It's not really an issue for us. But the biggest thing is just the space, the amenities, the ability to get work done, especially now that we have Alani in our laps.
But you know that she's about to be too. She ain't gonna be free no more. She's gonna have to pay for a seat real soon.
All right, so now it's gonna be maybe extra legroom flights instead of first class flights. Because now you gotta
cut back.
Because now you gotta pay for a first class seat for Alani too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that just went kind of crazy there. I might as well get the private jet at this point.
You're ODing. It's not the same. But I was gonna say, when you said it had to be under 3 hours, I'm like, over 3 hours. Sorry, I'm like, actually, with us flying to Vegas, we're not flying with her, so you would want to actually enjoy the space of not having her with you. Exactly. But that's my thought with it. But sure,
actually, you know what? So we gonna upgrade that Vegas flight to first class. Let's do it.
Okay.
How much was it?
They had it at like $140 each person.
You see, that's the thing.
They do it after. They upsell you. Actually, the airlines upsell you if you don't book and they haven't sold the seat. That's what they do.
So I would do. Okay, that's fine. Let's talk about that offline.
Okay, got it.
That's one of the rich life things right there. Being able to upgrade your first class flight.
My next thing is having a trainer.
Trainer, okay.
A trainer in the gym.
You have one.
Do. Okay, I've been working out for probably, let's say, 10 years. Let's go with that. For 10 years now. I had a trainer when I first started in the gym. Mm-hmm. Right. So I would like a trainer. Now, can I show up to the gym and be consistent without a trainer? Absolutely. Do I need somebody 5 days a week? No. But I think that I can always use direction, help, assistance, things like that. So I would like a trainer. Yeah. That would be part of my rich life.
Yeah. Why would you want the trainer? Normally, the trainer just shows you what to do in the gym. You already know what to do in the gym.
Yeah, but they can help me keep on track with different things I don't try. They have that wind thing that you just like whip in the gym. There's other.
Oh, you're talking about the bar. It's more for core.
Yeah, there's just things that I'm not using at all.
You don't need to go to the gym and use every machine. The purpose of the trainer is accountability, so that's fine. If you need the accountability.
You can't take away my rich life. If I want the trainer, I want the trainer.
Okay.
Don't look over here, brother.
Have a trainer.
Yeah. Okay, yours. What's yours? What you got next?
The purpose of a trainer is similar to a purpose of a coach. So I can see that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. This guy, Jamal King, 9 to 5 millionaire, he's in shape, but he's like, I got 2 trainers. And it's like, why do you need 2 trainers? He's like, I need 2 people to keep me accountable to my goals. And it's like, yeah, I could go to the gym and work out, but am I going to push myself? I don't push myself, but nah, you could push yourself more when you have someone there watching you.
I don't disagree.
If I came to the gym and told you to do one more, you'd probably do one more. If you by yourself, you probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but I do push myself. I be in there.
I don't say you don't. But
you push yourself harder.
Yeah, so you definitely push yourself. So I would say an executive assistant to handle business.
I've been asking for executive assistant for the past 2 years.
So I would say an EA. And some things that they would do for us would be booking flights, booking hotels, ordering groceries for the house. That's a big one. Even though we order like Instacart, we don't go to the grocery store unless I'm like
Target.
Target is a big one.
Yeah,
but ordering groceries to the home is something that we do that a lot. Instacart, they get all of our money. And it not only saves you time, but you also save money if you think about it. And let me explain to you why Instacart saves you money. If you are in the grocery store, you are more likely to walk around aimlessly without a list and start picking up things that you might need. You are more likely to spend more money by going in a grocery store and shopping than actually ordering online. So in our rich life, I would say having an executive assistant to order those type of things would be crucial.